Lucha se paye. Long live. Long live, long live, long live, long live, Lucha, long live.
Long live.
Long live. Long live, long live, long live, long live. Justice Marine, long live.
Long live.
Long live. Long live, long live, long live. Our people were killed. You don't want long live.
Long live.
Seigneur. If you take power of our justice, we will take power of you, long live.
Long live.
Seigneur. Every Liberian will support the white economic government in the country, long live.
Long live.
Long live, long live, long live. Pour you get a ton of massacre, long live.
Long live.
So commence. Don't be deterred. You know, the last time I was reading through that story, I got to realize that in fact, right after the Rwandan war, today, Kigali is settled and went through the shortest bloodless genocide. They said that Kigali is the cleanest city in Africa, maybe one of the cleanest cities in Africa. And you can do the same. The people who wear this country will come together as one, except the culture of impunity at no point in time be swept under the carpet. No. We must persecute those people who are committing serious atrocities in this country. And we must do it in our generation. When the Algerian revolutionary front said, every generation has a mission, in my opinion, in all of your opinion here, you are talking to your heart. It is incumbent onto our generation to make sure that in fact the culture of impunity don't go under the carpet. So the generals are here. We'll move on forward and I read our press statement. And while we are expecting a representative from the U.S. Embassy to receive our letter, we want to say to members of the press, thank you for taking upon the time and coming here to grace this wonderful occasion.
So,
Liberia United for Justice and Accountability, Anthony Luja, 106, Congo Time, Peaceville City, Monrovia, Liberia. August 6, 2024, press release. Member of the press, member of the intellectual class, member of the standing parliament, U.S. Embassy worker, international diplomat, we say to you, we provide you with our own revolutionary greetings for the dungeon, heart, peace, and mind of Luja. The Liberian United for Justice and Accountability, Luja, extremely condemn the continuous attack against the office for the war crime court. Term those involved as innocent, ballot-driven surrogate of Hassan Belete, a warlord, atrocity pack, disguised himself as a human rights advocate. The Liberian United for Justice and Accountability once more use this medium to hail the most powerful president in the Republic of Liberia, His Excellency President Joseph Human Bwaka, for his establishment of the office for the workman code. And we express explicit confidence in Senator Councilor Senator Masakwe, Executive Director of the institution.
So,
We believe that such a decision was made by the President relating to the constitution of the symbolic gesture of justice for victims of the war, the soul of those subjected extrajudicial killing, victims of rape, and others displaced during the war. For once, some are confident that the perpetrator of injustice met against them will no doubt be answered on consciousness deed before the law. However, we are highly welcome the decision we seek to bring not just closure to the long period of neglect for the cause of victims for justice, but to reawaken. I repeat, reawaken. Everybody say reawaken.
reawakening,
Reawaken.
reawakening,
Reawaken the public confidence in the Liberia respect for justice by the rule of law. We the true descendants of those who suffer torture, rape, murder, child abuse, and other blatant evil deeds by those perpetrators are kept falling by continual attempt to sabotage the horrific adventures for justice as an interest in the right thing. Commerce, member of the press, what is even more shocking about this attempt, which is squalling in at the undermining of a good cause on a good cause, is that the financier are claiming to be human rights advocate, whereas the past depicts the current status. In fact, assumed by what we have gathered as a direct victim and descendant of the war, one of the new sabotage of justice, in person of Hassan Belate of the so-called Global Justice and Research Project, is himself an ex-rebel commander who have seen activities recruiting our Mandinkas, brothers and sisters, childhood soldiers onto Unumawo during the informal Autobus 1992. Hassan Belate was seen banishing AK-47 during the infamous Operation Autobus, alongside with Ali Koshel, that have been currently sentenced to X amount of years in Switzerland. The late Papa Kuate, a lot of rebel commander in person of K1, who later became the chief of staff of land. Moving forward, former lawmaker in person of Vala Dole, Vavi Dole, and many others of the king's men who are not now spread. A former rebel commander like Hassan Belate is financing the fight against the World Economic Ground Code. I believe, Luther believes, it is a contradiction. It is a contradiction, and the current American ambassador must be one not to do business with Hassan Belate. I repeat, it is a contradiction, and the current American ambassador must be one not to do business with Hassan Belate.
So,
This pretense of justice and attack against the office for the establishment of World Crime Court must immediately stop. We say immediately stop. Otherwise, we have a relentless history of protests in this country. We will continue to stage a relentless protest campaign for answer of those perpetrators, regrettable civil war of our country by the name of the term human rights advocacy. Conclusion, we think the U.S., the United States government must importantly Mark Turner, the newly appointed ambassador of Liberia, Luther, Liberia United for Accountability and Justice, welcome you. Want to be categorically clear and ask for your full support in supporting the Liberian government and supporting the office of the War Crime Code. And all other international partners for unrelevant support to the fight against injustice and impunity and the office for the establishment of War Crime Code in Liberia. So, finally, may God strengthen His Excellency President Joseph Human Walker and the Executive Director of the War Crime Code in person of Councilor Jonathan Masakwe. Give both of them the courage, a courageous spirit to pursue justice for us who are victims of this mouth-blocking atrocity. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, we say to you, thank you for coming. We'll pause a bit, we'll ask the comment to recite the battle cry, and then we'll take some questions. Where to? 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 Where to?
Alright, so thank you so much, Mark. My name is Mark and I report for Sky FM. You talk about attack on the office of the War and Economic Crimes Code. You are on record. You care to explain to us directly what's the attack that you are talking about, therefore mentioning the name of a certain lawmaker?
No, it's not a certain lawmaker. And I was a Musa Hassan Belete.
Okay.
I said Hassan Belete.
Okay.
Hassan
What's the
Belete.
attack?
Hassan Belete, who is a so-called advocate for justice, global justice research project, who is financing some propagandists in this country to go against the establishment of a War Economic Code just because the person who wanted to be appointed there as a head of the office, the person is not there. As an activist who have done a thorough research, we have realized that in fact he has no moral. He has no moral.
Do we have proof?
Yes, I have moral proof. I will give you a plethora evidence alone number that you can call people living in Jamaica Road. People who saw Hassan Belete throwing arm in next arm in Jamaica Road. And also, we contacted Ali Kosher. Ali Kosher is currently now in Switzerland. He is a witness. The former lawmaker, Fafi Dolly, is a witness. Peace be to the actor of Papa Kouate. Papa Kouate will be a witness, but today he is there. And others. I'm also asking the United States Intelligence Bureau to verify this information. Go right now to Kosher in Switzerland.
When was it you guys are paid agent of Councilor Masakwe?
I don't know Councilor Masakwe. I've not seen him before. I've not seen Councilor Masakwe before. As a matter of fact, I'm an activist. People always say that to me. So I'm not detailed about that.
Are you taking into consideration some of the indicting statement about
Yes!
Masakwe
I said,
defending alleged warlocks?
who?
Are you taking into consideration
Yeah.
some of those connections,
Yeah.
alleged connections
Yeah.
of Councilor Masakwe defending former warlocks?
Thank you. The current RCC criminal prosecutor, Karim plead the case for 10 years. All of a sudden, he's somersaulted and prosecuted. When you are doing a piece of job as a lawyer, I know for the time the law will hold you.
Don't you think it
I'm
has
not a
something to do
lawyer.
with
Hey,
integrity?
I'm not a lawyer. Then the RCC International Criminal Court should be also questioning the current criminal prosecutor Karim. You know Karim pleaded for 10 years. Why they ask you cannot question terror? Then you come here. That's why I said, and I will read the way, those pocket size, those detractor statements from the kangaroo politician, the kangaroo financial pay agent, will not go unnoticed.
What's the final word, sir?
The first thing here, there were a myth that was circulating the geopolitical club of our country, saying that in fact, because the massacre have been recalled. As I speak to you now, I can let you go e-marshal. The president has reposed major cover in Kasra Massacre. One will ask why we desire to use this location to raise our call on two issues. The first thing is to welcome the U.S. ambassador and ask him for a full support in establishing a World Economic Crime Code. The last thing, if you look behind you, the statue of war crime is erected right on the street. Right here, we believe that in fact, the Americans must play a perfect role in bringing the culture of impunity to an end. Finally, assemblability, activists making right challenge you to our organization, Lucha. If you now for war in this country, if you now recruited guys for Yurumo, like the guys of Ali Kosher, the guys of the late Papa Kuate, the current former representative, Vavli Kamara and all, then I will resign as an advocate. But until then, I challenge you. In conclusion, this minimum must be aware. Any attempt by the U.S. ambassador to do business, the current U.S. ambassador, to do business with Hassan Belate, the U.S. ambassador will receive resistant protests. We are in a democratic government.
Thank you.
The U.S. ambassador must not do business with Hassan Belate. Madam Press, thank you for the opportunity. Amanda. 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 Amanda.